Hello again everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre. A cold front is currently moving away from the country and importantly a high pressure system is ridging behind it, and that's causing cooler and moist air to push in over our eastern coastline, also bringing lots of cloud as well as light rain to parts of the Eastern Cape and KZN. The opposite is taking place in the west, lots of sunshine helping to push the temperatures up over the northern and western Cape for this afternoon. The rainfall probability map shows light rain for some areas in the Eastern Cape and in KZN, as well as up towards the escarpment areas of Mpumalanga where there could also be some drizzle. Let's move ahead to the alerts, and there is a warning in place for this afternoon. That's for a high fire danger for some areas over the central parts of the country, as well as the western areas of Limpopo. That includes around Tabazimbi and Lephalale. Very high temperatures and low humidity could lead to runaway fires developing. Let's move ahead to your detailed forecast, and it's going to be a hot day all across the northern parts of the country, upper 20s and low 30s for just about everywhere. Another hot afternoon for the Free State. Bloemfontein gets to 32, but it is going to be cooler for parts of KZN and in particular for the Eastern Cape, with some places remaining below 20 degrees under thicker cloud. Mild along the eastern coastline. We have fresh winds developing for Port Elizabeth and East London. Durban, you have a 1.5 metre swell and high tide this afternoon at about 4 o'clock. A lovely spring day expected for the southern interior. Robertson and Oudtshoorn both getting to a maximum of 27 degrees. And it's going to be cooler along the south coast, along with gusty conditions over this area. Swells having picked up to about 3 metres overnight. Some fairly powerful waves possible over the area. Taking a look at the Northern Cape, hot for most places. Calvinia gets to 29, while Uppington gets closer and closer to that 40-degree mark. Milder along the western coastline, in particular for Alexander Bay, with a high of 21 degrees. 3.5 metre swells expected for the peninsula. It is a long period swell, and in addition to that, it is spring tide today, and that means there could be very powerful waves and strong rip currents, so certainly not a day to be out in the water. Let's look ahead to tomorrow, and it remains warm over the western parts of the country. The central interior will be hot once again, but there's a possibility for a few thunder showers, and it could also extend into the interior of KZN.